Can you give me a brief explanation of what you know DACA to be?
DACA was signed by President Obama as an executive order, and it is for students or young adults who were brought to the United States as children. I know it's a good thing, in my personal opinion.
A program that defers deportation for people that arrive in the United States when they're children.
I believe DACA is a beautiful, well-functioning program that allows students who were not born here but came here as young children or babies to attend college.
I think DACA means delayed action for childhood arrivals. If I'm not wrong, that is giving a chance to those people who may have arrived here as children so that they are given a chance to remain here.
How is DACA significant to the country?
A lot of dreamers, that's what they call a lot of the DACA recipients. They are productive human beings in society and good role models for students, for people in general. And I think that would be a sad thing if DACA was overturned.
There are a lot of people who come to the country and then they bring their kids with them, and their kids didn't have a choice in regards to what they're doing, and then they grow up here and live lives and become culturally acclimated to the United States. And if you were to send them back to whichever country their parents are from, they wouldn't know what to do necessarily. They wouldn't have connections. It would be a really hard life. And they do have a lot to offer to the country that they've lived in for most of their life. So it allows people to contribute to their own communities and live a life that's good, which is nice.
These people who arrived here as children are given a chance to make a living here, and that allows them to join the labor force, and that allows them to contribute to giving back to the society that has welcomed them into this country. So I think it's a very significant program that helps both the country and those people that are benefiting from the program itself.
Without DACA, we will have many students who will not be able to afford college, and perhaps now they are afraid to apply for jobs because they don't have a social security number. And so without DACA, we are essentially creating a huge underclass of people who are stuck in the middle.
What kind of effects does it have?
It has an effect in that it humanizes these people, gives a chance to improve at the labor force, give quality people a chance to help this country.
It keeps communities together, it keeps families together, it keeps people able to have dignity and a future that's kind of like a life worth living and stuff.
DACA has a beautiful effect. It produces college graduates who go into the community and serve back and get jobs, become doctors, lawyers, or teachers.
So in June of 2019, 825,000 Dreamers were approved on their initial applications. If DACA does get taken away, what kind of effects do you think it'll have?
I think it'll have economic, political, and social effects, whether people contributing to the economy. Politically, again, it could divide the country even more, and socially, people's friends would be gone, or family members could be gone.
Bad. It shouldn't be taken away. That's dumb.
That's very unfortunate if it was to be taken away from them. They started getting their roots here, they started going to school, they started getting jobs, they started marrying, they started, planting themselves here.
I'm horrified. I'm absolutely horrified. I do not understand why anybody would even begin to mess with DACA except for maybe improvements.
There's a lot of people that use DACA to live their lives that make it possible for me to live my life, and if somebody were to just randomly kick a bunch of people out of the country, I would be mad.
As you can tell, I'm an immigrant myself, and I may not have been a DACA beneficiary. My children were born outside of this country. And as much as they were not DACA beneficiaries, they could as well have been.
Who came here maybe 2 months old.
Young children, a few months old, or 4 or 5, 6.
They do not know any other country. America is their home.
Human beings and good role models.
Contribute to their own communities, have a lot to offer to the country that they've lived in for most of their life.
Contribute, giving back to the society that has welcomed them into this country. If they are here, let them dream here, let them live here because they found themselves here.